This painting is called Duty by Edmund Blair Leighton. At first glance, it looks quiet, almost simple. A knight, a woman, a letter. Nothing dramatic is happening. But the longer you look, the heavier it feels. This isn't a scene about action. It's about the moment just before everything changes. The knight stands fully dressed in armor. That detail matters. He isn't preparing to leave, he's already ready. Whatever decision had to be made, it's been made. The armor feels less like protection and more like a burden. Something rigid and cold that separates him from the life he's about to step away from. His hand, he holds a letter. It's small, but it carries enormous weight. Knowing the time period, this letter likely represents a summons, a call to war, service, or duty that cannot be refused. His expression tells us he understands exactly what it means. There's no pride in his face, no excitement, just a quiet sadness, as if he's already mourning what he's about to lose. What makes the scene even more painful is how still he is. There's no movement, no rushing, no dramatic gesture. Time feels paused. It's the kind of stillness that comes when there's nothing left to say, because words wouldn't change anything. Beside him stands a woman dressed entirely in black. That choice feels intentional. Black suggests mourning, even though no one has died yet. It's as if she's already grieving him while he's still standing there. In that sense, death feels present before it has actually arrived. She stands close to him, but they aren't touching. That distance feels important. There's no embrace, no attempt to stop him. Instead, there's restraint, emotional control. She seems to understand that love doesn't have the power to override duty here. Her sadness feels quiet, internal, and deeply resigned. Visually, there's a strong contrast between them. His armor reflects light, making him feel rigid and exposed. Her dark clothing absorbs it, making her feel heavier, almost like a shadow. It's as if she represents the emotional cost of his decision, the part that stays behind. What's striking is the lack of anger in this scene. No one is blaming anyone. This isn't a conflict between two people. It's a conflict between personal happiness and obligation. An obligation wins, not because it's kinder, but because it's unavoidable. The background is calm and orderly. Nothing in the room looks broken. The world feels stable, almost peaceful. That contrast makes the moment more devastating, because it reminds us that life continues as normal, even when something deeply personal is falling apart. This painting doesn't glorify duty. It doesn't show triumph or honor. It shows the quiet cost of doing what you're supposed to do, the loneliness, the sacrifice, and the people who suffer without ever being acknowledged. Leighton shows us that the greatest sacrifices are often made in silence.